So you play golf into the wind, and you do what everybody tells you. Oh, it's 10 miles an hour in our face. I need an extra club. So right now, I've got an 8-iron. And just a second ago, what I did was I hit an 8-iron, and I didn't have any wind on this shot. And I want to give you an idea of what my 8-iron looks like on this particular day. So it went about 149 yards. It ended up just a little to the left of the flag. As you can see, I started that to the left-hand side, and it didn't really have as much cut as I wanted in that. Okay, but apex at about 80 feet, ball speed at 107, club head speed, don't really pay attention to that because I don't have this club head marked. But what I am looking at is I'm looking at that total distance of 150. Now, what you would expect is that with the 10-mile-an-hour wind in my face, if I go get my 7-iron, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and I hit this, that this should end up at 149. But it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, this is going to come up short of that, even though the ball speed is going to go up. So remember, our baseline is 107 in this, okay? So here comes the 7-iron with the wind on. I'm going to try to hit it into that basket. 10 miles an hour right in the face. Now, I hit that and I pulled it a little bit, okay? But now come up here. Now, here's what happened. My ball had 111 miles an hour ball speed, so actually faster than the 107 by about 4. Typically, what I'm looking for is about 5 miles an hour difference between clubs, so that's pretty close. That thing went 141, about 10 yards, 149 to 141, okay? Now I'm going to hit it again, because you know what? We always like, to me, everything's a baseball rule. So let's just see what happens again. See if it happens again. Well, 111 is the ball speed that I'm trying to get here. That one I fatted just a little bit. Watch this one. This is going to get even uglier. Look at how short that is. And the ball speed went down to 105. Bad shot. All right, last one. That total distance was 132. So I lost 20 yards on that one. Now here we go, 7-iron again. That one I creased. Like I don't think I can hit my 7-iron any better than that one that I hit right there. Dead down the chimney, ball speed at 110, and that went 136. I cannot, with a 10-mile-an-hour wind, get this 7-iron to get to that number, and I've taken one more club. Now, why is this important for you? Because what you do is you get 10 miles an hour wind, and you grab one more club, and it comes up short, and you go, man, that wind's blowing hard. No, actually, you need 2 more clubs. Go get the 6-iron. This is such a difficult thing to understand, and it's such an easy thing to understand. That wind is going to have an effect. Now, this ball speed should be at about 115, okay? And in order for me to get this to that 150, I'm going to need about 115 out of this. See how we do. And I'm not going to try to flight this. That ball there apexed at 94 feet. That 7-iron was 94 feet. Here comes the 6-iron. Hit this one very solidly. And let's see how far that went. So there it is. It's exactly what just happened. I hit draw spin, so that's gonna get through it a little bit better. The ball speed was at 115. It's exactly what I was thinking that I needed to get. That went 156. Apexed at 90 feet, draw spin. Okay? 2 clubs that you need for 10 miles an hour, which means it's 1 club for 5 miles an hour, not 1 club for 10, 1 club for 5 miles an hour. Let's hit another 6-iron and just see if that's right. That one I hit really well. So let's see if we can get that again. 90-foot apex that had. See how we do here. This one I hit really solidly. This is right down the chimney again. 10 miles an hour wind in my face. Boom, in the basket. What did I get? 115, 149, 105 apex, Down the chimney, Santa Claus comes right into the basket there. This is so important for you to understand. Like I talk about this a lot. It's one club for 5 miles an hour, not one club for 10. So if you're playing and you have 3 miles an hour in your face, that has an effect. That's about a 5-yard difference. 3 miles an hour doesn't feel like that's a whole lot. Like that's just kind of just barely moving your hair. Just a little bit of movement in the hair. 5 miles an hour, it's doing something. 10 miles an hour, it's maybe sticking up a little bit. And when it's right in your face, you just go ahead and hit 2 more clubs and you're fine. Now, if you want to flight it down, that's when things get a little bit more complicated. I'll talk to you about how to flight it down in another video. But what I can tell you is this. Simply put, 2 clubs for every 10 miles an hour. 1 club for every 5 miles an hour, and you'll get the distance that you want. So if you're trying to hit it 150, and you normally hit your 8-iron 150, and you got 10 miles an hour in the face, time for a 6-iron. Somebody tells you, okay, grab another club, get 7. No. No, that Breed guy said, I need 2. And then you're going to go ahead and hit that, and then you're going to do exactly like I did. Just drop it right down the chimney, and you're going to be right where you want to be, right at that 150 number, okay? Remember that, and you're going to improve your game. To improve all parts of your game, subscribe to my channel and click the link below.